Well, my friend, it is nighttime, but a deal never sleeps. Welcome back to Road Reality, my friend. It is nighttime, and I am a sucker for a deal. Late last year, Nikon released a new lens for the Z30. Just like this lens, it's a 16 to 50 mil, which is the field of view. The lower the number, the wider the field of view. But this one has an aperture of f2.8, and it's constant. The aperture is how much light gets let into the camera. Lower is better, and constant is better than variable, in my opinion. So whereas the lens that came in the kit is 3.5 to 6.3 or whatever, this is 2.8 the whole way through, which I think is really cool. So I am driving through the nighttime to get to a guy that's got one for sale, and he's got a decent price on it. So I'm going to meet up with him. We've been playing phone tag all day, and finally our schedules have aligned. But what you're seeing is actually Pocket 3 footage. I've got it in low light video mode, and there's motorcycles out. That's cool. But I did not have time to get out my motorbike and take it for this ride. And I'm kind of glad about that, because people keep cutting out in front of me like they can't see my truck. It's got 10,000 gigawatt LEDs on it, and they can't see it. They just pull out in front of me. So why would I go out after dark to meet a guy off Facebook to buy a lens? It's because this lens retails for 900 bucks. 900. And this guy had it for sale with a different Nikon camera. And I said, I don't want the camera. How about just the lens? And he says, you know what? I can do the lens and I'll give it to you for XYZ dollars. I don't know if I want to say how much I'm going to spend on this lens, but it's not 900 bucks. I am getting quite a bit of a discount. So it's important to me to get a deal. But I am super excited because I'm going to add another lens to my collection and be able to do different things with my Nikon, as it were. And we're here. Let's go see if we can find this guy. So this is Gareth. That's Gareth. He's a professional photographer.
And this is my brother, Gavin.
Hello, Gavin.
Who's also a professional photographer.
They are pros, and they're trying to sell me a lens for a very cheap price. I told my viewers you were going to charge me 500 bucks for it.
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, I'm not that cool.
We're not live streaming, so it's not like I can actually negotiate here, and I have to edit it anyway. But hopefully this is being picked up. This camera does a pretty good job. The mic does a pretty good job on it. We have a wireless mic. I'm really close to it, and I can whisper, and I can hold it out again.
Hello, hello.
Yes. They don't know video because they do stills, and I'm making an assumption. But I Googled them, and both Gareth over here and his brother, whose name I've already forgotten. Gavin. Gareth and Gavin, your parents had a thing. Yes. So they're pro photographers. So I'm going to take a look at this lens, and I'm going to leave a link below for you to take a look at afterwards to their photography website. So they've been around the world, Edinburgh, Scotland, all these other places I've never been to. The outside of the lens looks perfect. Check it out. I bought myself a new lens, paid the man and everything, and now they're turning off the lights at Dunkin', so it's time to go. All right, we're at f2.8, aperture priority mode at night. Look, it is night, but we are on the Nikon Z30 with the 16 to 50 f2.8, and it is nice and bright. We can see everything, and my ISO is at 5,000. And if you know, you know. So this is a scene very similar to what I shot at Legoland, where I was sitting in the middle of the night. This might actually have just a tiny bit more light. Let's go back over here. There's less light now, and I'm at ISO 5,000, and I was at like ISO 12,000. So that's just a comparison. Don't pay attention to the numbers, pay attention to the ratio. Oh, I love this lens already. And it seems to be wide enough really to vlog with. So I might be able to vlog with this thing, and I didn't charge my battery, it's dying. right, we are back in the Road Reality studio. Studio in air quotes. It's where the magic happens. Not like that. But I do have the Nikon Z30 set up with my new 16-50 f2.8 lens. I'm loving it. It looks like the autofocus is working well. I did have to drop the ISO down, which is the sensitivity. So if I drop it down to 100, that's 100 right there. It's how sensitive the camera is to light. Now, for comparison's sake, this is what I had it on with the kit lens, but that's obviously too bright. This is, you know, it's all highlights. There's no detail. So if I drop this down, and I think that's right where I want it. It's exactly half. So the spec sheet doesn't say that it should be half, but it really is. Now, I know it's a really silly thing to have bought this to do talking heads with. It's a lot of money. I get that. I don't make good financial decisions. Have you subscribed and liked the videos so, you know, I can continue doing this bad financial decision making process that I'm on? It's good fun. But check this out, okay? So that is the DaVinci Resolve Speed Editor, and I'll grab some other footage of me talking and put it side by side so you can see the difference in the background blur. I think there's more detail now since we dropped the ISO down. It looks better here. Not really sure. I'll have to get it into DaVinci Resolve and figure things out. By the way, I have Creator Reality. It's a channel all about DaVinci Resolve editing and occasional creator gear topics, but I'm out for a deal and I'm wearing my Road Reality shirt from the merch shop, links below. And so I wanted to do this vlog. I think it's fun to vlog. I absolutely just enjoy it, and even if I'm having a bad day, going out vlogging, it's a pick-me-up. It really is. So anyway, we tested this out at night. I got some photos and I got some video. You saw the video earlier. The next step is daylight, my friend. So in the next video, we're gonna be on my Harley Davidson Road Glide, and we're gonna go do some daylight photography and videography with this new lens and see how it works. Until then, I'm going to ask you kindly to watch this video and don't forget your 2 mantras. And I'm gonna hope you're having a great day. Mantra number 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And number 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's spending too much on a lens. Bye!